up, guys? Nick here, helping you to master your technology, and welcome to the Samsung Android P versus iOS 12 speed test. Now, I'm using the S9 and the iPhone 10 for a fair comparison of each of the latest softwares. Now, let's go ahead and boot them up at the same time in 3, 2, 1 and see which one does get there first. Now, this is a good video to learn if Samsung has really improved the overall performance and stuff of the Galaxy S9 because, or not just the Galaxy S9, but One UI in general, because if they can do it on an older phone, we only know how good the newer ones are going to be with the newer Samsung. So far, the iPhone 10 says, sit down, Samsung. iOS 12.1.4 here definitely booted up way quicker than the Galaxy S9 on the newest One UI. And just a quick confirmation of the software, Android 9 Pie here for the Galaxy S9, and over here we do have iOS 12.1.4. So before we get into the application speed test, I just want to check the general UI and see how smooth they both feel, and you could see they look about the same. I do feel like the iPhone's a little smoother, maybe slightly. I'm just feeling that difference when I'm just scrolling through, but I don't know what that is about. Now, if we go ahead and scroll down here on the notifications tray, you can see Samsung's comes down quicker where Apple's does this little bounce animation at the bottom. So that's a little bit of a difference there. You got to scroll down twice there, or you can do 2 fingers to pull it straight down for Android 9 Pie on the left. Now, in terms of the lock screens, if we go ahead and click the buttons at the same time, you can see they both do appear about identical. So the general UI on both is actually about even, to be quite honest, in terms of speed. All right, guys, so we've arrived at the application portion of the speed test. Everything closed out on the right, everything closed out on the left. Let's begin with calendar. 3, 2, and 1. And you can see the iPhone a little bit quicker, although those animations are quick on the Galaxy S9. Let's go into calculator. 3, 2, 1. And you can see, look like the iPhone's slightly ahead again. What about clock? 3, 2, 1. You can see the iPhone slightly ahead again. Let's go into the cameras. 3, 2, and 1. And you can see the iPhone's camera does open first. Now let's go into the Play Store and the App Store. 3, 2, and 1. And you can see the App Store was ahead of the Play Store there. Let's go into Snapchat. 3, 2, and 1. And you can see Snapchat is first for the Galaxy S9. Let's go down and let's go into the WhatsApp. 3, 2, 1. You can see WhatsApp is first for the Galaxy S9. Let's go into Twitter. 3, 2, 1. And see which one can load this first. That is the Galaxy S9. So we're getting into third-party apps here. Let's go into Instagram. 3, 2, 1. See Instagram first on the S9. I tried this multiple times. Instagram was always first for the S9. Let's go into Amazon. 3, 2, 1. You could see Amazon first for the S9. So it looks like the S9 is striking back in third party. Let's go into eBay. 3, 2, 1. And you can see eBay is first for the S9, even with its little ad. Let's go into YouTube. 3, 2, 1. And YouTube is first on the left. Let's go into trending. And looks like the left again. So the One UI pretty quick here. Let's go into Dead Trigger 2. 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to be testing gaming load times, and you could see that looks like the iPhone's still way ahead here. Let's hit play to see which one gets in there first. And I'm going to guess it's going to be the iPhone again. So you can see iPhone again ahead of the S9. Not by so much it's going to make or break your gaming experience. You'll still be able to get into them both pretty quickly, but the iPhone 10 gets that one. Let's go into Jetpack Joyride. 3, 2, 1. And you can see iPhone 10 again, so same story as it's been. So it doesn't seem like the software is really changing any of the speed of your applications day to day, more so maybe just a visual change. Let's go into Geekbench. 3, 2, 1. And you can see Geekbench is first for the iPhone. Let's go into Safari and Internet. 3, 2, 1. And you can see the Internet was first and ready to go for the iPhone's Safari. Now, one thing I do want to mention is that gestures on this iPhone is actually faster and smoother feeling than on the Galaxy S9. The S9 just takes a little bit longer to come home. It's like really slight. You can barely see it, but still Apple has mastered their gesture system, whereas Samsung's more of a jack of all trades. They do have the, if we go over here, the navigation bar, you can change the way you do operate this phone. So you can see right there, we have the old navigation keys as well, which we will leave there for the remainder of this video. So let's test the RAM management. We're just going to see if Samsung or Apple does reload any of these applications. So far, so good here for the Galaxy S9 with its One UI. YouTube, looks like we had a load there, but maybe that's just because it has to refresh the feed on YouTube. So I'm not going to call that a total reload. But here on Amazon, that's definitely a total reload. Let's go into Instagram. Twitter reloads here for the Galaxy S9. WhatsApp is good. Snapchat, little reload there. Let's go into Play Store. And camera. You could see camera, there we go. And clock looked like it reloaded. Calculator was there, and calendar pretty much there. Not the best looking RAM management. It only has 4 gigs of RAM, so you actually need like 8 gigs to have the most smooth RAM management on a Samsung. Let's go into Safari, Geekbench, and you could just see how ultra smooth the iPhone is right here. Let's go into eBay. Ooh, looks like eBay had a slight load on that feed. Amazon and Instagram. Let's go into Twitter here. Twitter's good. WhatsApp, Snapchat, App Store, camera, and calculator and calendar. So the iPhone actually felt a lot smoother than that RAM management there on the Galaxy S9. They're both pretty close in how many they can hold in the background. It just felt smoother to operate, as you just seen in this video, for the iPhone on iOS 12. Okay, so for a quick browser test, I do have about 6 pages open on each. We're gonna see if either one of them does reload any of these pages. Let's begin with Uber Gizmo. You can see nothing there on either. Let's go into Apple, and you can see none of them reloaded there, anything. Let's go into Samsung. You could see both of them good to go there. Let's go ahead and go back to those tabs. And over here for the iPhone, let's go into the nickackermanchannel.com. And you could see nothing there on this page. Let's go into the next one, amazon.com. And you can see nothing really there to speak of. So both of them very good at web browsing, especially on the Samsung Internet browser for Samsung devices. So I think overall for your actual browsing, Safari might feel a little smoother when pinching to zooming, and scrolling is smoother versus a fast, super quick scroll here on the Galaxy S9. You can see just a smoother look for Safari, but other than that, both of them do offer up some excellent browsing experiences, and you can actually get the Samsung Internet browser on any Android phone if you do want to try it out. So here are the final Geekbench scores on One UI over here, Android 9 versus iOS 12 on the iPhone 10. You see it still does not bench higher. It's pretty similar to the scores it was on 8.0, so it doesn't look like you're getting a massive bump here in performance. As you've seen, it still is not taking down the iPhone. It's going to be interesting to see when I get the S10 here just in a week or so, if it does take down the iPhone XS Max. We'll see if it can do that. But so far, it looks like your older Samsung does get a nice visual bump. It gets a few features axed that some people don't like the reduced multitasking, where it's a little bit trickier to multitask, not quite as easy as before. You can see I keep missing it already, but split screen view right there. There's some things people love about it, like the new icons. Some people like or hate them. Some people love the new night mode here for One UI. If you want to know more about the One UI, check out my One UI versus iOS 12 full review kind of style video I did a couple days ago. Thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and leave any video suggestions, comments, questions, concerns down below in the comment section. Nick here helping you to master your technology. Be sure to be well. I will catch you all in the very next episode, and peace.